Hello everyone, this is BreazeHome version 5.0, user story 2771, developed by me, Rafael Leal McCormack, and you can contact me at rleal009@fiu.edu. I'm on the mortgage calculator team, and our product owner is Masoud Sajadi, which can be contacted at sajadi@cs.fiu.edu. So user story 2771 is to calculate the formula for mortgage payments that includes taxes, insurance, and other fees. And our acceptance criteria is that it should calculate a full mortgage payment, should include taxes and insurance, should include PMI if the down payment is less than 20%, and should allow you to choose a type of loan from a drop-down menu, and it calculates differently based on these loans. In BreazeHome version 4.0, the way that the mortgage calculator calculated itself was that it took the property price and then took off 20% off of it. This doesn't really add any customizability, and it was only on the results page. So the whole idea is that we're trying to make something more like Zillow, where you can input the different specifics, and it gives you what exactly you're paying for in the whole price. So let me pull up the code. So here we have the controller on the left side, and we have the HTML on the right side. I made some inputs and the drop-down menu for testing purposes, and then here on the controller we have the dictionary for the different loans, and down here we have the different functions for calculating. So here we have the calculate principal and interest function, the calculate monthly property tax function, the calculate monthly insurance function, and the calculate the PMI function, each with their own validation and formulas that follow for calculating these things. So if we go to the website here, I pre-filled this to look just like the Zillow's inputs. We have the home price, down payment, loan program, interest, property tax, and home insurance. So here in the principal and interest, we have 1461, which we get here, 1461. Homeowners is 100. Here's 100. PMI is 106. Ours is 121. But that's because PMI is calculated based on different factors, which can include how much you're borrowing, and also the user's credit score. So there are different PMI calculations, and where I'm just using a different standard amount than the one that Zillow uses. Here insurance is $67, so we have $67 here, and then taxes is 508, which we have here, 508. And once we add all these together, we have the same or near the same payment. The only difference is the PMI. And then I also want to show that if you increase this to 20%, the PMI goes away. So here, if we increase ours to 70,000, our PMI goes away also. There we have the tool and all the calculations that are happening. So here we have the 6 tests that we ran, and they passed with OK. So I'm pull up the script. So in our test, we test the principal, which is we're just testing if the principal calculates correctly. I'm using the same information here, but with 60,000 instead. So it tests the principal with exactly what you see here, and then it tests with the principal if you put a negative number and it should equal 0, that passed. So it tests the tax, tells you should get that number, it passed. If you put a negative number, you should get 0, that passed. The insurance, you get 67, that passed. And then with a negative number in insurance, you get 0, and that passed too. And with that, we were able to test if my functions were working correctly, and they are. Thank you.